Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget like, comment, subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting us a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month and gains access to the 4 primary emotions of all dungeon masters in D&D. If you want to have those emotes to drop wherever you want to be, go ahead and do that. If you want to support us a little further or potentially join our community, you can do that through our Patreon, linked down in the description below. We do have open slots available in games such as this one, our Friday late game, and starting next month, our Saturday game. If you're interested in any of those, be sure to reach out to me and let me know. There you go, Lewin. Those are the emotes. Look at that. I do all 4 of those emotions every single session. Anyways, that's going to be it from me. Let's get into the action. All right, Lefeth, what happened last session? You're muted.
Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. Last session, in the very beginning, we were asked to go to a blacksmith shop and pick up a package. When we arrived, we saw a large orc and his minotaur friend. When we were waiting for the package to be finished up, the sky started coming out. Or not the sky, but the sun started coming out through the magical clouds, causing upheaval in the city. Because of that, the city went into chaos. People were blaming outsiders and newcomers for this happening, and it ensued us to take shelter in the blacksmith shop while a crazy mob wanted to murder us, far as we knew. After things settled down a little bit, or we thought settled down a little bit, we made our way out and ran into some mobs of town folk. After fighting our way through, we made it to the inner walls of the city, trying to get to our base of operations, our little house. Finding that we were locked out because of these mobs, we have to find a different route. And that's what we're currently doing right now after fighting more mobs of people left and right. We did run into our older gentleman friend slash foe, saved his life, so he is tagging along with us right now, from a couple sessions ago. So that's more or less about it, correct?
I think you covered just about everything. You were told by Commander Hobbs that you can find your way into the inner ring by going to a location that he'd really prefer you make sure nobody be aware of, that has a hole into the firmaments. So.
Oh, and
everybody.
our little companion is going to give us a map of the tunnels when we're done.
Yes. Whenever you give him some free time to write it all down. Now, you continue moving through the Gallimiferae. I hate that word so much. Unnecessary syllables. I would like all of you to roll me a stealth check, please. $15, $19, $17. Oh, click it one time, Snack. It will roll. It just takes a second.
My bad.
You're good. And you're not with them yet, so you're 3. I'll take note of that. The 3 of you move through this section of the city very quietly, and the 2 companions that you just picked up, they end up separating from you in order to try to find a more secluded location, as the blacksmith now has to look on the items that he is carrying and make sure that they're safeguarded. You all scout ahead just to make it easier, to make sure everything will run smoothly in this instance. You approach towards a section of the Gallimafree that looks mostly still intact. As you are walking towards it, many of the buildings still have perfect shingles. The windows are closed and barred. The doors look barred as well. And there doesn't seem to be much in the way of other people in this area. However, you do hear the sound of an instrument being played out here. Snack, what is your instrument that you play?
The dulcimer?
Alrighty. And what is the mood of your general song right now?
Jovial.
Alrighty. You hear a jovial, I guess it's called a wind instrument, playing right now, as the rest of this town seems relatively quiet at this point. You're all on this map. You should all have vision, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So, you hear the music playing and you see a very clear section of the neighborhood.
Is there any indication where it came from?
I mean, you hear it echoing. They rolled a 3 on their stealth check.
Yeah. Like, I mean, the general direction of it. Is it like to the houses?
Explore a little bit. Just
Yeah.
you'll get there. I promise.
The hell?
I'm gonna climb up on a roof and get a better vantage point.
Alrighty. You
I
can
am still
easily
worried
do that.
about mobs. Yeah, I'm still worried about the mobs.
So, as you look down off the side of this roof and you hear the jovial music playing from over in this direction, you see a different individual than any of you have seen in this town so far. Snack,
Yes.
you came to this section of the town when the skies opened up, just on a whim. Why not? You saw that there was a couple of looters going towards some of the general population who lives out here's homes, and, well, you being somebody that should not be fucked with, handled them very quickly. And you've been hanging out here for the past couple of hours during all of the chaos, just kind of discouraging other looters from fucking with the general denizens in this area. Would you like to describe what you look like to the rest of the party?
Yes. So I'm a large furbog male who wears heavy armor, and I'm a cleric. I wield a warhammer, and I've always got my alms box handy, taking donations for the Tempest. Yep. I think that's about it.
So you see this individual, a little bit of blood on their armor and equipment, as well as in the streets, but no signs of accumulated dead bodies or anything else. Now,
Well, at least he knows the strength. I just step out into the open, because this guy is probably not going to murder us.
all right.
Alms for the Tempest.
Why not? I'll give you the 1 gold piece I have.
Why, thank you for your generous donation. My name is Snack. I am a traveling cleric. Do you have any wounds that need healing? I can do that, among other things, and gesture to some of the blood.
Not on myself. Kiana could probably use some healing, though.
That's one of your friends?
Indeed. Kiana, you can come on out.
As you see, like this, 5'4" tall half elf comes out, looking bloody and scraggy. Still fine enough. Not, it's just a simple cut.
Okay. I can do simple cuts or I can do advanced cuts. I can heal them and I can make them. Whatever you need.
Anything works, I guess. I don't mind. Let's just do the simple ones. Everything here has gone to shit anyway.
Yeah. I don't know much about this area. Can you fill me in?
Come to think of it, I haven't walked around here much. Well, this is quote unquote the middle class area. So, with the sky coming bright, everything's gone to shit. Anarchists are screaming bloody murder. And I guess that's where we are now. Just as she's scratching her head, explaining kind of like that.
Oh. Well, I don't have much on the plate today, so I'd hang out with you guys for a little bit.
Sure.
Well,
I'd like to heal those wounds that you got there. So thank you for your donation and your company.
Now, if you're trying to cast a spell, you go onto your spell page on your character sheet and click
Okay.
that spell, and it should automatically do all of the work for you. Bare minimum. What is
Gave
the
me one
word
gold
you
piece.
use to magically heal somebody?
What word?
Yeah, it's your healing word.
Oh.
Yeah.
Biscotti.
Alrighty. As you hear the resonating word of the Storm Lord himself echo through the area, Piscotti, you feel slightly better, Kiana.
It's 1 gold worth of better.
Works out, I guess. And then she turns to Azula. Which direction was it again?
To the south.
yeah. You just keep heading south towards the wall.
Now, where you're standing, you should be relatively close to the building. It's just finding the particular one that looks a bit more run down in this area. That's what you're looking for.
Oh, I see peoples.
Oh,
As you're
fine.
walking down this direction, Lefeth, you see a large group of bandits all marching down the street at once, weapons drawn and looking very pissed off. Oi!
Hello?
Where's the furry bitch?
I have not seen any furry dogs today. I saw a hairless one a couple hours ago.
Fucking smart ass. The furbolg. Where are they at?
I'd really advise you don't get any closer while making hostile movements.
Who the hell are you? Where are they? I got a message from Littlefoot.
Do you
You don't
plan him
seem-
any harm?
He just like cocks an eyebrow at you. The fuck do you think?
Oh, that's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Snack. While you were up here, Snack, protecting the area, there was a small group of bandits that looked to be trying to rob a home. You kicked the shit out of one of them, and the other one ran away, and you took note that he had comically small feet for an elf. Where the fuck is he?
You looking for me?
The bandit captain will march his way through the crowd. Yeah, you. Listen, this is now our territory. Get the fuck out of here.
Yola just starts to laugh a little bit. She moves over to the side. You know, this would be intimidating if you were, well, intimidating.
What'd you say to me, punt size?
That's right, you can't even frighten the little woman.
Hey, roll me intimidation, you.
I have a -2 in that.
We'll find out. 4. You. Screw you. Hey, are you leaving or not?
I believe that's your choice, Snack.
I don't think so. Are you going to do something about it?
They look confused. Well, yeah, that's what. Oh, fuck this. Boys, get them. Alrighty, everybody. Time to roll initiative. Snack, this is your first time doing that. So, select your token on the map, open up your character sheet, and click the initiative button. It should be towards the center of your first page on your character sheet.
Ah!
There we fucking go.
Yeah, no, Roll20 just being screwy for you still.
Yeah, for some reason, I tried all the browsers and it's not loading for some reason.
It's really weird. I'll roll for you.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and I'll move you a little closer. I assume you would have been closer to where all of this was happening. Alrighty.
Yes.
Lefath. As he says that, all of them begin drawing their weapons uncomfortably and very untrained from their sides. You're the first one reacting.
Okay. I'm going to use my action. I'm going to use the one spell I can use, and that is Web. And it's a
Jesus Christ. Okay.
40-foot cube. There's not enough map space for this cube, but there it is.
All right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the bandit rolls, okay? Going across all of them. Dex save, correct?
Yes. And a DC of 13.
Oh. 1, 2. Success, fail. 3, 4. Success, success. Fail, fail. Success, success. All right, so 1. Holy shit, only 3 of them failed?
It's a 13. I wasn't
Wow.
expecting much.
So, your webs begin growing around the area and they start laughing. Ha! We grew up in the Underdark. And 3 of them are like, yeah. And then the bandit captain. Dex save.
Yep.
Dirty 20. He's fine. So, that was your action.
And then I'm the wrong thing. Crap. Again. And I'm gonna back up a little bit because I don't really want to try to fight 6 of them at once.
Alrighty.
And it's my turn.
Snack. Apparently, these guys got a little bit of skills with them. A little bit of magic casting. That's cool.
Yeah. Let's see.
Who are you shooting that at?
I guess so. I can hit 2 people within 5 feet. It says. So I guess I want to hit.
You can hit 1 person.
Okay. Let's fire it straight at the captain.
Alrighty, well, a 21 definitely hits the captain, no matter what. So, click the name Guiding Bolt inside of the chat.
Mm-hmm. Inside of chat.
Yep. 17 points of radiant damage slams into the individual and begins glowing with a shimmer. Can you describe what your magic looks like when it attaches to somebody?
Kind of a like a flaming embers glowing, right? So like kind of a sparkling, flaming embers coming off of them.
Ooh, all right. The next attack will have advantage against them. All right. The bandit captain is going to lurch their way out of here and swing their scimitar down towards you, Eula, for their first attack.
That hits.
24 to hit for 9 slashing damage. They run over, streaking one scimitar across the pavement as it cuts through it and gashes up onto you. Then he's going to swing it a second time.
That
12.
one misses.
And then as he swings it that second time, missing, dodging out of the way, he takes the dagger and quickly thrusts it in his offhand down towards you.
That one
19.
hits.
For another 5 points of piercing. Eula, your turn.
Oh. Bonus action shillelagh. And then I start whacking.
Alrighty.
Relieve a 26
Oh.
hit.
I think it does, yeah. Yeah, a little bit. For 7 bonk damage.
Right. That's pretty much my turn.
Alright, Kiana, you are definitely faster than the bandits.
Yeah. So the captain is outside the web.
Yeah?
Yeah. Gonna jump up to here. Yeah, jump up to there. Reckless, trying to cut his face in. No rage, since I'm stinging.
Alrighty then.
First attack, that's a 17.
17. It hits.
It hits. Noise. For 9. 9.
9.
And
of
second is
damage.
23. For 13.
13 plus 9 is 22.
Mhm.
Oh, he's looking really hurt after that. You run up with your long sword and just gashing into him twice recklessly, cutting him down just a little bit, teaching him a lesson.
Mm-hmm. And before ending, I'll just look at him. Next, you'll be no feet.
Alrighty. The bandits are coming. If I understand correctly, web is considered difficult terrain, correct? Even if they successfully dodged it?
Correct.
Alrighty. So this one I know can move that far. 20, 25, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30, 10, 20, and he's kind of stuck there. Alrighty, the one in melee with you, Kiana, is going to attack with their scimitar.
Mm.
Yeah. Advantage because you reckless. Oh.
Yep.
9
Ouch.
points of slashing damage. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Give it a sec. I have to minus this. Okay.
The other one is also going to attack you with their advantage. For another 4 slashing damage.
Oh.
Alrighty. This
Yep.
one back here is not close enough to be able to attack you directly. But they are close enough to shoot their light crossbow at you, Kiana.
And that
Hey.
goes to me
17?
instead.
Oh, good point. The arrow begins soaring towards you, and Snack, you notice as the shield Iula is wielding, it is on your shield, correct?
Yep.
Glows slightly, and the arrow just redirects over towards her instead. Does a 17 hit you, Iula? Or sorry, it wouldn't be advantage. 10.
10 does not hit.
All right, and the other bandit is going to try to shoot as well, but it redirects over towards you. Misses. And this bandit, the other 3 are going to try to break themselves out. Strength saves, correct?
Yes.
All right, well, this one is now free. This one is now free. All right, one of them is still stuck in all of the webs. Lefath, your turn.
All right, we're gonna try to finish this guy off. Well, it sucks
You
to be
finish
him.
him off.
Got him.
Natural
we-
20.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Don't even. I mean, I rolled him, but you know, I don't think it even mattered.
Yeah. Well, roll your sneak again because you double your sneak attack damage as well. Yeah, Rogue's hurty. So that is 12, 25 plus 6 is 31 points of damage. How do you want to do this, Lefeth?
Just want to pierce him right into the heart.
So, as he's getting ready to adjust himself for another torrent of attacks down on Kiana, you quickly scoot over and thrust your rapier one time, withdrawing it quickly as the individual collapses to the ground, dead. The person behind him, nose covered with the blood that just barely missed his nose in the back. Bonus action?
No, I'm done. I'm just gonna sit there and then just relish in the fact that he's now dead.
All right, Snack, your go.
I'm going to try healing Iola of some of those wounds she's sustained defending me. Now, pardon, but it says cast at what level? What?
So your spell levels that you have, you can use your lower level spell slots to make them more powerful. So if your healing word, that's the one you have prepared, right?
Yeah.
At first level, it only heals 1d4 plus your wisdom modifier. At second level, that's 2d4s. At third level, that's 3d4s. Now, it uses a much more powerful spell slot, but it heals a good chunk more as well. So it's your choice what level you wish to cast it all at.
Oh, okay. How high can I go?
Up to third.
All right. Yeah.
So a third level healing word. Eula, you heal for 12. Alrighty. Now, you
Thank
still have
you.
your primary action as well. That was only your bonus action. On your turn, you have your movement, your action, your bonus action, and your free action. Your movement is obviously movement. Your action is things like attack or cast a action-based spell, and your bonus action is much harder to have specific things that you can use with it, but for you, you have healing word, spiritual weapon, things such as that. Since you did cast a leveled spell, you can cast a spell as your action, but it has to be a cantrip.
Ah, okay. And can I still move?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I guess I'll just move forward. And so one of my cantrips is
If you're looking for damage, Toll the Dead.
yeah. Let's go with that.
Alrighty.
All right.
Which individual do you wish to hit with Toll the Dead?
Whoever's closest.
That would be that guy right there. So, go ahead and click Toll the
Alright.
Dead. I will roll their wisdom save to see if they take any damage or not.
I don't see it on my character sheet for some reason. Javelin, Thunderwave, Healing
Alright.
Word, Cracking Bolt, Inflict Wounds.
It may be in your spell page. Toll the Dead, yep, right here on your spell page.
Ah, okay.
It's going to do that stupid thing where it rolls the spell description instead of the actual thing. Yeah. Sorry, it's been an issue with Roll20 for a while.
Oh, got you. So what do I need to click to roll it now?
I'm adjusting it for you.
Okay.
Now you click Toll the Dead on your character sheet.
Aha.
Yeah. 12 points of damage. How do you want to do this against the bandit?
I guess just point at him. Yeah, just point at him and watch him drop. Stay pointing.
You point your finger over at him like the angry monkey, and his eyes begin vibrating, shaking, and everybody else just notices a nosebleed as he collapses to the ground. What the fuck? Holy shit! The bandits look mildly concerned now. All done?
I'm done.
Alrighty then. The bandit captain is dead. Eula, your turn.
Okay. Pretty much gonna have to stand on top of Bandit Captain to get close to eye level with this guy. I'm just gonna calmly say, do you feel like living and running, or should I keep racking?
Bandit will nod his head yes.
Okay. I will take the dodge action just in case, and his turn he can start running if he wants.
Alrighty. Kiana, all of the bandits now look terrified of your group.
She will just look at them, stand and just look at them, and then I hope you run fast enough. I'll give you this one moment. If I catch you, none of you will live by today. As she does, readies her action to see like who's, instead of running, coming at them, she just smack them in the face.
So you're holding action if any of them come at you to hit
Yeah,
'em?
come at me. Anyone
Gotcha.
coming at me, I just attack them.
Gotcha. The bandits that are free are going to attempt to flee. That's 20, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, and then dash. 10. Ah! 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 This guy's going to try to break out of your restraints with a strength save. And he fails. Lefeth.
Oh, that's so funny. Well, just because I can. Feeling a little murder
Okay.
hobo-y. 23?
Yeah. Actually, he's restrained, so you had advantage.
Oh, let me roll that again then. Hold on, just in case.
Yeah.
Oh, same thing.
23, but now you have sneak attack.
Oh, yeah. Poor guy.
How do you want to do
14.
this?
I'm just gonna laugh hysterically while I pierce him in the heart as well.
So, the maniacal, untamed laughter does not suit the precision and accuracy of the kill with the finesseful sink as the individual collapses to the ground. Snack, do you wish to chase down anybody else who's not fleeing?
No. I'll pass.
And at that point, we are out of initiative. The bandits flee away from all of you because y'all are mean and scary, and they don't like you anymore.
Yeah,
Good.
Eula
Good.
starts giving Lefeth a tongue gnashing. I imagine you're used to it at this point, though.
Hey, he didn't run away. We told him to run.
Couldn't run away.
It's not really my fault he wasn't strong enough to get away.
You know what? That's fair.
If not for this chaos, I would have chased and killed every single one of them. Damn bandits.
Yana, there was no need for that. They're probably just desperate to survive. Everyone's panicking. Everyone wants to get out of this alive or better off. Yes, there are going to be people that take advantage of the chaos. There's no need to kill them for it.
There is a chance that killing them, especially the one that I just did, could save an innocent person's life.
That is the chaos way.
This is the way.
As long as they're bandits, I don't care. that in my book.
He only just sighs. One day I will be able to teach you two morals.
Hey, I have morals, all right? Just not the same as yours.
I have high morale and low morals.
Everybody should be used to this by now.
Oh, and a clean body and a filthy mind.
That I am kind of used to.
Kiana just takes a moment and just slowly counts to 10 just to like calm down and not chase after the bandits. After taking a bit to count down, she's like, "So, where's the house then?"
I don't know. I'm gonna climb up on this roof and see if I can find a house that seems to fit the description that Hobbs gave us. Kind of run down and a little dilapidated.
All right. You scour on top of the roof, knocking over a couple of the more loose shingles inside of the area, and you peer around the city. Roll me a perception check. And
23.
dilapidated is now the word of the day. Very good word.
Mm-hmm.
You look around the city, and the first thing you take note of is outside of this block, carnage is everywhere. This seems to be one of the safer places right now as far as your visual prowess can take you. And considering this is the first time you're experiencing really bright daylight in your life, your visual prowess is pretty far. You also take note of a very decrepit looking building. Broken down. The windows are all boarded up with loose planks of wood just placed over top of them. The front door sits on an uneven hinge that swings, that seems shut only by a large stone block in front of it. You can tell that the garden out front is completely unkept whatsoever. And there appears to be no other buildings directly nearby it that would have the visual capabilities of seeing this rundown home.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think I found our entryway. And I will point and head towards that direction.
Well, lead the way then, my guy. And Snack, you can have follow us. It should be safer this way.
Sounds like a winner.
All right.
Okay.
So, you begin following the entire party, traveling with them through the city streets, leaving this area for the first time in several hours at this, or a couple of hours at this point. And you immediately start noticing some of the carnage that has taken place inside of the city, outside of the zone that you are watching/protecting. You make your way over towards a very run-down building that looks completely unkept for many, many years. To you, Snack, you take note of the ferns out front that are completely unkept and as wild and natural as they are meant to be out in the wilderness. Remember, you have that special ability as a fur.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to make, and as a Fey Lost, I can make flowers bloom.
Move your mic a little further away from your mouth, just a little further. That got very loud all of a sudden.
Sorry about that.
You're good.
Uh,
Much better.
yeah. I have the ability that can make flowers bloom in my presence as well.
You all watch as he walks towards the front garden, and budding daisies and dandelions all over, just bloop, 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 all over the place.
Yellow likes Stack a whole lot better now.
Kiana sneezes.
Oh no, allergies, your only weakness.
Again, pollens. God damn it.
Let's see.
So, you're all in front of the shack, or the home, building.
I'm gonna try the door, just for if it's locked or barred or something. But give it a go.
You go over to the door, and you can tell that it's a pull-out door that is slightly tilted off the hinge that is supposed to be attached to, and it can't pull any closer towards you because there is a large stone block sitting at the foot of it, blocking it from being opened. The stone block looks incredibly heavy.
Well, hand me your crowbar for a sec. Yeah, she just makes a makeshift lever and just try to ease it away.
Alrighty. Roll me a athletics check, Kiana.
Don't fail me now.
Okay.
Hey, 16.
I was going to, this is probably an unusual use of mold earth. But if it's dirt or stone on the ground, I can change it to normal or difficult terrain. Could I possibly use that to make the stone lighter?
You could use that to make it more jagged because it's supposed to become difficult, but it doesn't say anything about changing the weight of it. However, it being more jagged could give Kiana a leverage point that could be assisting. Because right now it's a block, it's flat. So, like, getting your crowbar under there, I don't know if you've ever lifted stones with landscaping or anything, but stones like this big weigh like 10 pounds. This is a
Yeah.
large stone. This is easily a couple of 100 pounds. So you would be able to assist Kiana so she would have advantage.
Okay. That works.
Alrighty, so Kiana, roll again.
Boom, 21.
21. As you're trying to get that leverage, you see a spike around it just jets out underneath, and you wedge between that spike and lift heavily with the crowbar. And luckily, Lafette's crowbar is indestructible now that it's magical.
Exactly.
And you heave it upwards and roll the stone block one entire rotation where everybody hears a very loud on the ground, shaking the entire front porch as it lands and cracking it as well. Kiana, your back's a little stiff now, but you're good. You got it done.
Yep. I need a massage.
Snack, as a reminder, you have powerful build as a furbolg, so your carrying capacity, push, shove, and all of that is twice as high as everybody else's.
Oh.
Furbolgs are big. Your smallest height is 7 feet tall.
Outstanding.
Cowfolk.
Yeah.
And the tiny elf girl
I'm
just
so
did all the
smart.
heavy lifting.
I know, yeah. Sorry about that. I could have lifted that for you. Sleeping on the job.
You're good. I almost imagine you're busy talking to all the flora in the area. Just, hey guys. Just
Yeah.
So, anyways, now that the block has been moved out of the way, the door swings open uncomfortably on its hinge. And with a little shove and adjustment, you all can get inside of this building.
Nice.
You slip on inside, looking at this old McMansion-style home. Very large with an open foyer, but seems very generic in its construction compared to what a real mansion looks like, which all of you currently live in right now. You see all of the rooms around you have been completely looted or covered up with white blankets in order to hide whatever resides in here. And there's an upstairs landing to this area, and you are supposed to be looking for some type of hidden passage in order to get into the firmaments.
Can I just leave the Warhammer? So do we smash all the walls?
I mean, that's one way to search for hidden passages.
We also want this passage to stay hidden after we pass through it.
I mean, Eula could just use her magic earth thingy and bury it. Or you can get Snack to start blasting it,
Yeah. Or
helping her.
Could we use that block that we just moved? Like, put it back behind us?
I don't want to blow out my back again, so
Well, I can move it.
I mean, you guys can do it if you want.
I think I can probably. I can push it or drag it.
Yeah, it's easy enough. You semi-close the door, and you all watch as he lifts his large looming hand and just scrapes it over in front of the door.
I think that'll help.
So what now?
I'm gonna start searching doors for hidden, or not doors, but walls for a hidden passageway.
Alrighty. What's everybody else doing during this time?
I'm going to check below those white sheets to see if there's anything interesting to loot.
Yeah. I'm just gonna follow either one of y'all aimlessly.
Which one?
Let's go with Lafau.
Alrighty. And Iula, how about you? What are you doing? Kian is looting. Lefeth is working. What are you doing?
I suppose I'll just be keeping watch with my parasite.
So, Iula, roll me a perception check, since you're keeping watch. Lefeth, roll me an investigation. Snack, you can either assist him in this investigation, granting him advantage, or you can roll your own investigation to make your own check.
I'll assist.
All right, Lefeth, you have advantage. Kiana, investigation as well. Nice.
I'll roll crappy for
Nice.
the recap, but I get everything else is good.
That's good. Take it, right?
Yes.
So, Iula, you're watching out between one of the cracks in one of the barred windows that, luckily, at your short stature, you can see through at the bottom of the corner. You do notice a couple of people cross the pathway of this house, but they don't seem to linger for any period of time that would make you be suspicious, just passing by. Lefeth? Excuse me. Wow. I need more caffeine, don't I? You keep watch. You keep analyzing the walls. And Luckily, you're smart enough to realize there's one wall in particular that would attach to the firmament from this side. And you start looking at that very carefully. As you're keeping watch over the area, you see a large armoire that is noticeably very out of place in the room that you are in. It appears to be some type of kitchen, and the armoire is set against the back wall at a very weird placement inside of this kitchen.
Snack, will you help me move this armoire?
Absolutely. That's what I do.
All right. Snack. Armoires are heavy enough. You do have to give me an athletics check to move it. But with your
That
powerful
might be
build,
what
it
I
makes it
do.
much easier. Alrighty. 6. You reach your hands from side to side and yep, that's unmovable. Has to be
Yep,
magic.
nobody can move it.
I'm gonna go ahead and open it.
All right. You go to the 2 doors and start, and it seems to be locked.
All right. Well, then we're going to pick the said lock.
Ah, there we go, Mr. Rogue. Go ahead and roll me
Yeah.
a thieves check.
Actually, first I want to check if there's any traps.
Oh, damn it, you saw through. Go ahead.
Which one do you want first?
Investigation for the traps.
That's not supposed to be an advantage. But
11.
11.
Not that you can tell.
All right. And then sleight of hand. Oh no, it's these tools. I hit the wrong button. Come on now.
Close.
All right. There we go. 25.
You successfully unlock the armoire. And as you are opening the doors, you go over to the other room where Kiana is currently lifting up some of the white blankets to look at different various things underneath. And Kiana, you're standing in the middle of what appears to be a general living room, relaxation room, den, whatever you want to call it. And you lift the blanket and look down at a table. The table looks to have a marble top to it, which you know is incredibly heavy, but also incredibly expensive.
Yeah, you see her just sitting there seriously thinking whether or not she should just drag things back there.
Well, while you're contemplating that in this room, you feel a tug at your feet, Kiana. And I would like everybody to roll me initiative, please. Let me drag you over to the town map, because for some reason I can't find the map for the other one. So we're just going to use this one.
Oh no.
Don't forget, select your token and then click roll initiative in order to add yourself to the initiative tracker. Snack.
Oh, that's what I was doing. Okay.
Trust me, there's people that have been playing for years that still make that mistake.
Oh hey, actual high roll.
Now, pardon, but
Yana,
I
you
don't
will,
see.
look that. Your token is over here.
So I'm sorry, I clicked the token and then click which button?
Initiative on your
Initiative.
character sheet.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's change it back to what it originally was, which was a 5. Alrighty. Surprise round happens where the rug of smothering attacks you, unbeknownst to anything, Kiana, with advantage. 14 to hit.
Yep, just right.
Alrighty. The large table that you are looking at begins shifting slightly as it's a little too late for you to notice, but the rug underneath swirls and wraps all the way around you. You are currently restrained by the rug, you are blinded, and you are currently being suffocated by it. Got it?
I guess I got the rug pulled out from under me.
Oh, I hate you so much. Lefath! As you open up the door, you see a shimmer in front of you, some type of alarm going off. And then you hear from the other room,
I know we're on this map. How far away am I from Kiana and the rug?
I adjusted people's distances to make it more accurate.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I can get there. All right. So movement, bonus action, dash, action. I'm going to I know it's called piercing, but I'm going to slash
Alrighty.
for
26 absolutely hits.
And question, Kiana's within 5 feet of me and the rug. Do I get sneak attack, even though she's?
You absolutely do.
Okay, just want to make sure because I know she's a little screwed up right now. There's 20.
So, as you slash across the rug, you cut into an open portion of it and notice your blade cuts through the rug and also pierces Kiana. Kiana, you will suffer 10 points of that damage for the rug.
Sorry.
But hey, you got that sneak attack.
Yeah, I did. All right, that's my turn.
Alrighty, Kiana, you're next.
Yep. She will. I can still bonus action reach this, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yep. Just gonna bonus action. Basically, mentally asking from help from the ghostly, grandfatherly person suddenly appearing next to the rug, as both of us try to wrench ourselves free from it.
I did forget to do one thing, Kiana, because you started your turn being smothered by the rug. You suffer
Yep.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
So yes, you call upon your little friend to keep aiding and assisting you as you enter into your rage.
Yes. This is the first time that he's actually visible as a whole person, as it looks like a humanly old man with a long beard that reaches up to his chest, while his features a bit blurred probably because of spectral look. And I'll try to break myself free. What do I roll for it?
You can attempt to break out of the grapple as your action by rolling an athletics check.
Yep. So advantage because of rage.
Disadvantage because
24.
of restrained.
Yeah, straight rolls of
So
the
straight
team.
roll 13 is just barely enough to escape. You grab onto the corner of the rug, ripping it open and crawling your way out as the rug begins to adjust itself, ready to strike again. Kiana is looking very rough. Bruises all over her body and a big stab mark across her back, or slash mark across her back.
I blame that slash. She just ends the turn there.
Alrighty, Iula, you look behind you in a hurry and shit, apparently furniture is attacking people.
This is why I prefer to live out in the wilderness. At least then you can tell what's going to attack you. Well, I will not say if bludgeoning damage will really do anything to a rug, but shillelagh and bonk.
Bonk the rug. Well, you'd have to move up to it first, and you would have flanking from your ally.
Oh,
Lefebvre.
very true. I'll roll again.
Yeah, you're out of it.
24
hits.
Hit.
Yes.
Max
So
damage.
to explain the mechanic, oh, that's good. To explain the mechanics for you, Snack, flanking is when you have an ally on the opposite side of the enemy as yourself, threatening it. So it grants you advantage because it's harder for them to defend two sides at once. Same thing
okay.
happens against you, though, if you get swarmed by enemies.
Great.
So fish for that flank whenever you can.
Got you.
Alrighty, 12 bonk damage as you slam into the rug, and a bunch of dust immediately shoots off of it, spilling into the room.
Well, I at least have expected that, but does the rug appear to have been damaged at all by the bonk?
Yes, it is. It looks very hurt at this point in time.
And very clean.
Yes.
Well,
All done?
yeah, that'll be my turn.
Now, the rug will go again, and this time go after you, Lefebvre, with a smother. It tries lunging towards you, Lefebvre, but the corner of it is still stuck underneath that large marble top little coffee table, and it gets cut short as it slams down, ready to lunge over at you. Snack, your go.
All right, I'm gonna move a little closer.
All right. Now, each one of these squares is 5 feet. You have a base movement speed of 30, so make sure you count how many squares you move to know exactly how close you can get to the
Okay,
enemy.
so I can move 6 squares.
That is correct.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's like somebody put out the welcome mat. I see. I'm gonna try to heal Kiana of some of that damage because you're looking a little hurt.
Ooh. So you threw out another 3rd level healing word on Kiana. Kiana, you heal for a total of 12.
Thank you.
Do it again.
I believe that's your last 3rd level spell slot, so yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully nobody dies. Anyways.
And then for my bonus action, what can I Toll the Dead? Will that work on a rug?
You can certainly try. What's the damage type from Toll the Dead again? Psychic?
Necrotic.
Necrotic.
Necrotic? It's
Ooh,
probably...
It is not immune to necrotic. It is definitely immune to psychic.
Oh.
How do you insult a rug? So, wisdom save. Oh, it's super good at this. -4. 6. For a total of 18 points of necrotic damage. How do you want to do this? Describe to us how your toll takes down the creature.
I just want to do the angry monkey, point at the rug, and then watch it collapse into a rug that is non-sentient.
You all watch as the tips of the tassels at the edges of this rug immediately curl upwards as it stiffens and collapses to the floor, completely still on the ground.
Bad rug.
I can't believe it. I got eaten by a rug.
Yes, let's focus on the rug eating you, nothing else.
Yes, the last time it was a frog. I wonder what's next.
So, hold on. The corner of this rug was trapped underneath this marble piece, right? If I remember correctly.
Correct.
I wonder if it got trapped here, or like this is defending something. What was this rug doing?
I think it might have been deliberately placed by the guards.
I don't know. It was not moving or alive when I was moving it around. Suddenly it just jumps up.
I kind of did open up a door, so it might be my fault.
Yeah, at least it'll turn out fine.
Yeah, you're not dead. We're good.
But you probably, just to be on the safe side, you probably shouldn't try to loot from the house that the guards visit.
Lest ye be rugged.
Oh, we have 2 pun masters in here. Okay.
Non-damaging bonk on snack.
I'll drink 1 bottle of potion for my sick.
Go for it. Roll it.
Eh.
Yeah, it's a potion. You chug it, you heal for 6. At least you're a little better. A little bit better.
Everything is half anyway, so.
True enough.
Me too. 5th level rogue. Everything's half.
Nice.
So, Lefath, you did make your discovery, though.
Yeah. So we did open the door, but I never peered inside. So I guess I'm gonna turn around and does the armoire lead to a tunnel of some sort or a doorway? I'm not.
You go over to the armoire, and in the very back of it, you can tell that there's a little bit of air pushing towards you, but it looks to be a solid back.
All right, I'm just gonna push it like I'm a kid trying to go to Narnia.
You push against it. I need you to give me a dex save, Lefath.
Oh god dang it! Another trap. 14.
Not a trap. You push against it, but you immediately go through the illusionary back of it as you almost fumble and fall 5 feet onto the ground. But you catch yourself in time. Everyone else, you see the lower half of Lefath sticking out of the illusionary wall.
Oh, now the cupboard is alive. Kill it.
Well, it appears that the back isn't actually there. I'll just hop on up and use Lefath as a ramp to climb down.
Okay, let's see how it is.
The scaly divots in the back of your neck and head just doot, doot, doot. It's It's a very, admittedly dry cavern before you. The walls are perfectly smooth and chiseled, looking very precise and deliberately crafted in this location. It's not a haphazardly thrown together tunnel. This is a very old but very well crafted tunnel that seems to lead down into the ground for a short period of time and then arcs up someplace else further away.
Hmm.
I bet the Durgar made this.
Do you want to roll me a history check to see what you know about the architecture of this area?
Might as well, but that was mostly y'all making assumptions because Durgar, underground, dwarves.
Too bad we don't have a dwarf with us anymore.
$12. You've heard the rumors of the construction of this location actually took place before Risona became Risona. You heard rumors that the tunnels were actually crafted by some type of betrayer god that is no longer worshipped within this city. But those are just rumors as far as you're concerned.
Huh. Well, it was either Trigods or Durgar. Frankly, I'm hoping it was the Durgar. Because Trigods, never anything good where they're involved.
So,
Shall we head on through?
Kiana will start climbing in. After going inside, she'll just end up looking wistfully at the back of the where we came from, and like with a different expression than usual. It's like there's a part of looking a bit regret or thinking of something about the past.
I think I better go in last since I'm the big one.
Out if you get stuck, we'll pull you in.
Yeah.
So, you all begin heading down into the tunnels one by one. Walking through this area, you hear only a hollow wind pushing through the area. A very slight gust, confirming that there is some point of exit that you will come across eventually. As you're moving down through this area, everybody with a passive perception of 12 or higher, you start noticing holes in the walls that have circular anchors and chains hanging from them across this pathway. Lefeth with your, or Eula and Lefeth with your increased perception of this area, you notice that there are damp sweat marks absorbed into the stone underneath these divots as you walk past them periodically. There are portions of it that appear to be cleaned, but the blood stains on the back unable to be removed from whatever happened in these tunnels long ago.
Didn't look like it was betrayal guards. Everyone keep an eye out. Some of the traps might still be active.
As long as the walls do come on and eat us, I'm fine with anything.
Now,
Turns
Snack,
out it's a mimic
it is
cave.
pitch black down.
Oh, I cannot see in the black. Can I hold one of their hands?
Who do you ask?
How about Yola?
I probably don't even go up to your waist.
I know. That'd be really funny.
You but he has really long arms.
Yeah, think like the Monsters Inc. guy, right? Like
Oh God.
Sully and Mike Wazowski.
yeah, Sully and Mike, dude.
You Lozowski.
Just have to be
God.
careful you don't accidentally pick me up then.
All right, I'll be very gentle.
Alrighty. So, you being directed in a proper area and location, thanks to the blackness of the area that you are inside of. Everyone else, you continue to notice the scratch marks on different walls, and it begins to separate into small little rooms that have ironclad doors over them. Passing by, Lefath, you being the only person tall enough who can see right now, can look through the opening slits into these rooms where there are bones lying on the grounds that have been so aged that their color has shifted down to a dull, soft, sandy color.
This place is creepy.
Yeah, you can see that again.
This place is creepy.
Thanks.
You know, as a lizard folk, when I see bones, I think daggers and arrowheads and spears.
I mean, I don't mind the bones, but it's the scratches. I'm just thinking it's worrying.
Is this like a torture facility?
Don't know. We can ask Hobbs when we get out of here.
Well,
Yeah,
as
like-
long as... Oh,
Go ahead.
sorry.
I was gonna ask if there's any hint of light or airflow or anything in here.
You definitely get the hint of airflow. Easy enough. Roll me a survival check, Lefebvre, to see if you can't find any sign of light anywhere.
Oh, 8.
No, unfortunately not. It is definitely a concealed underground location.
Can I use a light cantrip?
The light appears on what object do you touch it to? People are not objects.
Let's see. Can I just put it on like my holy symbol and hold that?
Absolutely. What is your holy symbol, by the way?
Let's say like a medallion that's round with like gold laced webbing that you can see through.
Okay. You all watch as a light glows and pulses forward, illuminating this cavern all the way up to 60 feet away from you as you are walking. Snack, for the first time, you can now make out all of these details, and holy shit, this place is bad.
Right, because I'm tall enough to see, right?
Oh yeah.
By the
Yikes.
way, Joey, since now we
Yeah.
can see in color, those like are there any like new looking blood stains?
Yes. Or sorry, roll me a survival check if you're looking for newer stains.
Can I roll one as well?
You may.
Yeah. Hey, that's perfect.
26, pretty damn good. Kiana, you're not very sure. 24 is also pretty damn good. Eula and Snack. Nothing looks newer as far as bloodstain goes on the outer walls that have all of these chains and holds that would be able to hold people in place and captive down in this location. However, when you look inside of one of the passing rooms, both of you take note of a corpse dangling from its shackles, not skeleton.
Looks like this place, at least in one room, it's still being used for what I'm worried is its intended purposes.
Yeah. I mean, none of the blood looks new. Hmm.
If only we had a death cleric that could speak with the dead.
That ain't me,
Blue,
boss.
blue.
I'm kind of glad we don't. The dead ought to sleep forever, after all.
You would hate me on Saturday bi-weekly.
Jesus.
Oh, Yoda would hate me on my Monday game.
What type of corpse is this?
You want to look closer at it, Lefeth?
No. I just want to get it from a distance. I mean, is it,
Roll me
humanish
nature check.
or yeah,
It is definitely humanoid.
11.
11. The scrawny, malnourished state it is in makes it very difficult to distinguish specifics. The hair looks stringy, long, and completely caked over in grease as well that hides any facial features or even ears. And the skin looks unnaturally pale, but given where it's at, anything would be unnaturally pale down here. However, as you are looking that close to it, Lefeth, on the cusp of your hearing, you hear words being uttered. Do you speak Undercommon?
No.
Okay. You can't make out what is being spoken.
Is it coming from the corpse? Or in that direction?
Roll me a perception check.
28.
It is coming from that body, not corpse. Apparently, although it is significantly starved, scrawny, and thin, it is not dead.
It's still alive.
Oh, God, it's still alive in that state? Yola rushes over to help.
You have to open up the barred iron door.
Is that a check I'll have to make then?
Athletics to move the closed latch.
Oh dear.
It's old and it's big and it's iron. 19 though, you push with all of your might upwards as it gets off the hinge and you let it swing down loudly into the archway as you push against the door and it starts opening slowly. You all listen to the very loud as the individual doesn't seem to move whatsoever.
Should we try talking to this person?
Fortunately, I don't understand what they're saying, but...
Me neither.
I'll cast Good Berries and give it one of the berries, because 1 hit point if it needs healing, and that's a full day's food. Because I imagine
as
it
you
might be starved.
As you get over to the body, you cast Good Berries and lift up towards the mouth, and you notice on the cheek is the tattooed symbol of the Children of Malice.
Oh. Kind of explains why they've been left down here then.
Has it? Okay. Oh, it's been at least a month since the raid, correct?
Yes.
Oh, well then I'm not worrying about this guy anymore.
I'm going to roll a d20. Let's see if it's even on our odds. Even, he always still wants to help. Odd. It's a child of malice. Yola still wants to help.
You give him the good berry and help him to chew and swallow it. With the newfound strength, the head slowly lifts up and glaring towards each of you. Do any of you understand Undercommon?
Nope, the ones that could all are gone.
You have the old man sitting in the back.
Does he understand Undercommon? He could translate for us.
He is a drow.
What's he saying? As I direct that question towards the old man.
He's praying. Asking for his skin to be consumed by her swarm so that it can come here and infest those that try to stop her will. It's a very typical prayer for them.
That's concerning. That Yola is... She is very worried. She doesn't like to see anyone in this state. So, help him while also helping the party. I will place down a unicorn spirit totem. Everyone regains 5 hit points from the 2nd level cure runes I will be using on him. Oh wow, that
You
is big
instill
healing.
him. Oh yeah. So everybody in the party heals 5, which I think
Yep.
is Kiana and you.
Yep.
and he heals for 15. You see a little bit more life gets into him
Mm.
as he looks forward again and switches out of Undercommon. So, has the city fallen yet?
Nope.
Oh, not yet.
He goes back to that same prayer he was giving just moments ago.
Now he's praying to. I'm about to get Forgotten Realms
Given what we
confused.
know, I will be betting Spider Queen. Lol.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Is that correct, Joey? He's praying to the Spider Queen.
Yes. That is the Children's of Malice's only goal that they aspire towards.
You doing anything for that? As if not, he is in much better shape. But he's still one of the Children of Malice, so Yola doesn't want to let him free. He has a much better chance of surviving now, at least.
Lefath, have you been saying anything? I haven't heard you if you have. I think his microphone shorted out or something.
Probably.
Can you
Update
hear
those
me?
drivers, boy. Yes, there we go.
Okay, all right. So it was okay. So is it the Bright Mother that opened the sun?
Nobody knows what happened there. It was
I
the
thought
Bright
some-
Queen who
Bright
issued
Queen.
everybody to stay inside. She is the Queen of Rasona, the actual leader of the Dens.
Oh, okay.
Den Kryn
Okay.
in particular, the actual leadership.
Gotcha.
It is the
Okay.
Spider Queen that this individual is worshipping as a Children of Malice.
Okay. All right. Never mind then.
He is a worshipper of the antagonist so far, as all of you are aware.
Yeah. I say we leave him. You've helped enough.
Everyone else?
I mean, I'm following. If you want to leave him, let's ditch him.
But it's not so about leaving him alone down here, but given who he's praying to, it might be safer that way.
Snack. You being a religiously inclined individual, roll me a religion check to see what you know about all of this. Because I forgot, you as a player know nothing about all of this.
Right.
16. That symbol on his cheek is the symbol of an eye in the thorax of a spider. which is the symbol of a cultist group that has been incredibly active in this area for a while now, called the Children of Malice. The Children of Malice are worshippers of one of the betrayer gods, a god forsaken for betraying all of mortality, named the Spider Queen. They are very fanatical. They are very dangerous and very organized as well. But as far as you've been aware up until now, they've never been captured or caught.
So let's ask him, what did he mean when he said, "Has the city fallen yet?"
You want to ask him that?
Yeah.
I mean,
He rotates his head up to you. The true queen of Gordranas. She will destroy the entire city. All of the traitors she birthed.
All right.
sorry, did he say Zorhanus?
Gordranas. Do any of you... No, none of you speak Undercommon. The old man in the back will look over at you, Iula. Gordranas is what the elves call this location. It's roughly translates to city born anew. Like New York.
Huh.
Our plans will come to light soon.
How long you been down here, bud? Oh, you probably don't know because it's dark.
Just over a month.
You get captured by the guards while you're fleeing the tunnels.
The Aurora Watch were tipped off. Someone betrayed us. They will
Yeah,
be
that was me.
punished and fed to the just glares over in your direction.
That was an in-game laugh.
I figured.
Was there a name to the person that I had assassinated that I would remember?
You're gonna have to be slightly more specific than that.
When we were all pretending to be Children of Malice in the hideaway room that led to the tunnels. When Kiana was...
Yes. They did have a name. Let me get that old map out so I can look at them because their token was named. It was the Law and Order, right?
Yes.
Law and Order. Reader was the one that you assassinated.
It was quite enjoyable slitting the throat of a reader.
Wow,
One
really
more
adding insult to
sacrifice to the
injury.
swarm. One more sacrificed for the swarm.
Yeah, I think your cause is a little on the dead side, buddy.
You'll all see. Nothing
I
will stop us
definitely
from
will see.
succeeding.
I don't know if you'll make it though. I'm gonna let the guards know that you're pretty much fully recovered so they can come back here and do this all over again. Hope you enjoy that.
They go back to their incantation.
And I just leave the room, say, all right, I'll let them know that you're ready for them again.
Everyone else?
Follow him out.
Giving Lefeth another disapproving look that I'm following.
Alrighty.
Yeah, these guys have tried to kill us multiple times. It feels good to be on the other side of it.
So,
But trying to kill us, yes, but not rubbing salt in our wounds.
I do think that they would rub salt in our wounds if we were captured. Maybe even try to put little spider eggs in our wounds.
Seems like we kind of took the high road, let him out, gave him food.
Giving what we found in Peso, they just want us dead as soon as possible.
question. Did you close the door after leaving?
Yes. You'll right at least.
Okay. Did you relatch it?
Am I physically capable of doing that?
You can certainly try. Athletics check.
Hmm.
$18. You jump up to grab the thing and hoist it all the way down and slamming it back into its latched position. As you do that, Lefeth, you notice crawling on the back of Eula's shoulder is a tiny spider.
Interesting. Can I squish it?
Absolutely. Eula, you get a pat on your shoulder from Lefeth.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
When you pull your hand away, Lefeth, there's no sign of that spider anywhere. You felt the crunch, though.
I'll let her know because druid and all.
Okay. So go ahead.
Have you ever had experience with spiders that exist and then don't exist? Because I just patted one on your back to squish it, and it's not there anymore. I felt the crunch.
Well, out of character, the closest thing I can think of would be a face spider, but for the eel, know about those? I don't think so.
Arcana check or nature check. Either one would apply for different possible answers.
Well, they're both the same, but nature would fit a druid more so.
There are spiders called phase spiders that they appear, and they can quickly go into a different plane of existence, leaving this one at a fraction of a moment's notice. But given the fact that he felt the crunch, means that that was probably not a real spider, or if it was a magically created spider.
Well, if it just disappears once it's dead, that points towards magical origins. Or given who we were just talking to, it might have technically been divine.
Sounds like that's our signal to get out of this place as fast as possible.
Now, would detect magic help here?
Quite possibly. If you're ever curious, you can just pop it. It's 1 freebie per day.
Yeah. Yeah, can I do that?
All right. Somewhere on your character sheet, keep track of these freebies and when you use them, okay?
Okay.
So, you pop your magic. You look at the back of Eula, and there's a little bit of divination magic on her shoulder that's quickly disappearing. Very quickly. You also notice that there was a conjuration magic around her other shoulder, the direction that the spider crawled from. Roll me a perception check, Snack.
Oh, wow.
There's no other type of magic that's really that overtly concerning to you right now in the area that you can tell.
So you said there was some magic resonating on her other shoulder as well?
Conjuration, where the spider came from.
Yep. And that's dissipating as well. There's a lingering essence to magic after you cast it that you can still sense the residue of when you're specifically inquiring.
All right. And is there any way that I could tell about how long ago that was cast?
Oh, Arcana check for me, please.
Uh-oh.
You're a pretty smart fella. Hey, you're pretty smart. Seven. Unfortunately, you're not aware. The fact
right.
you can roll an Arcana check if you want. It doesn't quite make sense, unfortunately. In his state, his condition, impossible.
Okay.
So, you all continue down the tunnel.
I would
leaving a
just-
child of malice in there.
I would like to tell them what I found from Detect Magic, if I haven't already.
Go ahead and tell them.
Yeah. It looks like that spider that you guys were talking about, that you felt the crunch, was some kind of conjuration magic. I don't know who conjured it or how long ago, but I believe that is what that was.
Magically summoned spider sounds like the Find Familiar spell. You told us there was also divination, so its purpose might have actually been to just spy on us. Or at least on me.
Now, could old spider cheek tattoo have something to do with that?
In all likelihood.
I mean, you did get close to him.
Yes, in all likelihood, as I said. Either way, we should just be on our way. The spider's gone, he can't spy on us anymore, so...
Or let's roll, trolls.
All right. You continue walking down the hallway for what feels like a half mile or so, before eventually you come across a ladder that leads up to a wooden latched door about 20 feet above your heads.
Now, how sturdy is this ladder?
Give me a survival check. Ten. Shake it a couple of times. Pretty sturdy. Made out of iron and wood.
Sturdy enough to hold a furball?
I mean, as sturdy as anything could hold a furbolg. I mean, you only weigh between, like, what, 300 and 600 pounds? I think that was the
solid.
range for furbolgs, yeah.
Like a small black bear.
Yeah. That's very accurate. You're very big. And you're wearing some hefty armor. So.
Right. You know who's great at climbing ladders? Halflings. Baby. I don't want to break it.
Yeah, probably should be last just in case. Though even if that happens, Afeth can just walk straight up the wall and then lower down a rope.
I sure can.
Solid.
So,
He will make
Definitely
sure
want
we know.
Kiana up top. Yeah, definitely want Kiana up top if this ladder does break.
So I'll climb up, drop a rope.
Well, you climb up to the top of the ladder, and now there's the latch door directly above your head.
Ah, okay.
Do you just tie off the rope up here on the ladder?
Can I just open the thing a smooch and just look up?
Roll me a sleight of hand check.
Just a scooch, a wee little scooch. Let's see, sleight of hand. 9.
You push it up a couple of inches, and shit.
Ah, well.
This latch door is underneath a rug. You can't see anything.
Another smother rug.
She'll just stab the rug and move it away.
Stab the rug quickly, and it just moves at the rug, and you flip it over, and you appear to be inside of some bedroom. It looks very fine, very nice, beautiful, beautiful vanity mirror, and beside that there's a wall of depending on perspectives, torture devices or fun devices.
Oh.
I assume there's some of the devices are like bolted to the wall, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll try tying a knot on the rope on one side and then dropping it down.
Alrighty. Tie it up into the room, and yeah, this looks like a very lavish, lovely home. I mean, the linens look to have like thread counts that like you can't just count with your naked eye, and silk veils going over the canopy of the bed. Like, this is a nice room.
Is there
Just that
a
one
nicely
wall.
folded blanket?
Oh, a very nicely folded blanket.
All right, I fold it a bit smaller and put it in my bag while they're all climbing up.
You steal their blanket.
No one will ever know.
All right. The
I'm
rope is
still a
dropped down
barbarian,
for
not
all
a
of you.
rogue.
Hey. Don't be classist. Just anyways, you all climbing up now? Lafeth, I assume you use the walls.
Correct.
Everyone else
I'll
climb up with
use-
the ladder and rope assistance.
Yep.
Alrighty. Now, Eula, you climb up there scurrying, no problem whatsoever. It doesn't even twitch underneath your weight. Snack, you feel much more comfortable holding the rope while climbing the ladder as it just wanes under your size and you barely squeeze out of that large hole at the top of your head and you all enter into what appears to be a very lovely estate inside of the firmaments. Let me bring you over to that other map now.
Super fancy. What, torture room? Is that?
No, a bedroom that just has a wall of, depending on your perspective, torture devices or fun devices.
Yep.
Oh, we just
BDSM.
found a rich person's sex dungeon. Yeah,
Yeah.
Very much.
outstanding. And the secret passage
Tips,
into
dips,
it.
chains, and whips.
Rope, chains, tie downs, hardware aisle.
So, anyways, now you're all here in the firmaments. You have successfully escaped from the madness and chaos of the Gallimafree and have managed to find your way over into the firmaments safe and sound. And I think I'll leave what's coming next for next week when everybody can start at a normal time for the session and run all the way through it, okay? Players,
All right.
thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a fantastic time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you all next time. Goodbye.